on the FBI, the commissioner asked the feds to take over the investigation into the death of Detective Sean Suiter.
The impact a corruption case had on his decision.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica Cartalia.
And I'm Mary Bubala. Questions are swirling around the murder of Baltimore City Police Detective Sean Suiter, and the commissioner hopes the FBI can provide some answers. Just hours ago, the commissioner formally asked the agency to take over the investigation into the killing, which has remained unsolved for 16 days. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren is live at the scene of the shooting with the FBI's response. Mike?
Mary, the FBI says it is aware of the request but is not commenting further. Now, the commissioner says he became concerned because he felt the FBI had information it was not sharing with the homicide detectives investigating this case. As we look at the scene where all of this happened on November 15th, the commissioner maintains that Suiter was not killed here because of his pending federal testimony, although he says it complicates the case.
I respectfully request the FBI to investigate the murder of Detective Sean Suiter.
In his request to turn over the investigation, Baltimore's police commissioner wrote this letter to the FBI, saying his homicide detectives don't know all the facts the FBI knows that could possibly solve Detective Sean Suiter's killing, particularly surrounding Suiter's pending federal testimony against corrupt officers.
If the evidence leads us in the direction of a conspiracy, we'll go there. If the evidence leads us in the direction of an unknown perpetrator who we have yet to identify, and that's very frustrating to all of us, we'll go there too.
Suiter was murdered less than 24 hours before taking the stand as a federal witness in the Broken Boundaries investigation involving 9 officers and counting, some part of the drug trade. Suiter was set to testify against the alleged ringleader, Sergeant Wayne Jenkins, who prosecutors indicted Thursday for planting heroin on 2 men involved in this 2010 chase and crash, then tricking Suiter into finding the drugs, sending those men to federal prison. The indictment was a surprise to the commissioner, who has since suspended another officer involved.
I'm uncomfortable right now that we just don't have all the pieces to the puzzle.
Suiter was shot with his own gun, and there's little physical evidence of a second suspect.
Right now, there is no DNA evidence or other forensic evidence, blood, etc., that identifies the perpetrator.
Police also say there's no evidence of suicide, but whether the killing could have been committed by one of their own remains an open question. The commissioner again today talked about evidence of a struggle on Detective Suiter's clothing. He said the FBI was unable to enhance his final radio transmission. Reporting live in West Baltimore, Mike Halgren, WJZ.
Mike, thank you. The commissioner says Suiter's family is supportive of him asking the FBI to take over the investigation.